What is up, you guys? Hope you're having an awesome day. I'm your host, Eamon Hassan, and welcome back to another video. So I mean, these quarantine masks are gaining a lot of popularity right now because people are out here DIYing them, making them out of bandanas, somehow making them out of Gucci scarves and being hypebeasts with it. You're all getting creative, and I like that. But I also wonder what Anna Wintour would have to say about this. But also, East Asians have been doing this trend for a very long time, so I feel like we're all just behind on the bandwagon here. Either way, masks are effective at capturing virus droplets from coughing or sneezing, which is the main transmission route of coronavirus, hence making masks the new effective, efficient fashion trend of 2020. And I mean, keep in mind, wearing a mask is only really effective if you're the one that's unwell. They don't really do much to protect you from other people who are sick, but at this point, I don't think anyone cares, so I'm gonna just let you guys make your Louis Vuitton masks in peace. You know, you do you. Let's just get straight into this one, you guys. These are the top 10 scary quarantine masks. Starting off at number 10 is the beard mask. Now, you guys already know that I bloody love beards. When people ask me if I have a type in guys, I'm like, no, I don't. But if he doesn't have facial hair, I'm literally not even looking in his direction. Like, it's just not happening. And that, my friends, are just facts. Either way, this isn't as scary as it is bloody creepy, and if anything, just unhygienic. Now, yes, of course, you can just wear a mask with a picture of a beard on it, but some people online are actually taking it further and actually wearing their beard as a mask itself. They basically fold their beard upwards, their mouths are covered, and then they just put the mask on top. I've seen pictures of this and it's just so rank. Like, do you know how much food and germs and whatnot gets stuck in a person's beard? Like, if you didn't have coronavirus before, then I'm sure you would after breathing in your beard for the whole day. Like, no, baby, what is you even doing? Let's not do that, and it's not even a good look. I love beards and I wouldn't go for you if you did that. Coming in at number 9 is the clown mask. Now, do you all remember when people started dressing up as clowns and just going out with weapons and stuff, just scaring people? What the hell was that about? In 2016, it was a simpler time, I'll give you that. Now, I know a lot of people love clowns and won't find this one scary, but most of you find clowns creepy and scary as hell, so this one is especially for you guys. Now, where are my coulrophobics at? The excessive fear of clowns can cause panic, irregular heartbeats, difficulty breathing, sweating, and nausea. So for those clown haters out there, this one might be the scariest one for you. But honestly, I can see this one working if you're like a healthcare worker that primarily works with kids. I feel like it would put them at ease a lot more, unless of course they're terrified of clowns as well. But I mean, just take the mask off. Just take it off. And number 8, we have the underwear mask. Honestly, what kind of Tinder creep does this? Like, who is out here doing this? I remember when someone DM'd me offering to pay me for some of my panties, and I was like, block, report, never want to think about this ever again. Now, I was undecided on whether this one was funny, weird, or scary, that someone would be willing to do this with their underwear or someone else's, but I've settled on it's just freaking disgusting. It's not scary or creepy, it's just disgusting. Imagine they hadn't even been washed. Can you imagine the disgust that you're putting on your face? But I mean, hey, if that's your kink, I'm not gonna kink shame you. I never kink shame on top 10. That's my motto on the channel. No matter what freaky stuff you guys are into that maybe want to make me gag, just please just be clean underwear. Otherwise, this one could be moved to number 1 ASAP. Filling in the second slot are hypebeast masks. Now, I would classify myself as like a mini hypebeast. Being hypebeast just means being hype, you know, being very on trend with fashion. Shoes and articles of clothing, since you pay so much for them, so they're more like collectibles than they are articles of clothing, and only select people have them. Either way, people have started taking scarves and material from their old clothing from brands like Louis Vuitton, Supreme, and Gucci and turning them into masks. Firstly, that isn't even effective. If surgical masks aren't going to save you from other people, stamping one with a Gucci logo isn't going to do the trick either. However, I do appreciate the thought, and of course where this is coming from. If I was an idiot and had done no research, I would do it as well. I mean, honestly, for the gram, I most likely still will do it. Now, number 6 is the vampire mask. As if this pandemic isn't terrifying enough already, now we're adding vampires to it as well. Like, not that I mind though, because I was all over Edward Cullen and Twilight and the Salvatore Brothers and the Vampire Diaries, so I love this one. But honestly, this one looks more like a last-minute half-assed Halloween costume than it does a proper health pandemic repelling mask. It's so gimmicky, and even the kids at the hospital wouldn't even like this one. It's like, would you rather have Pennywise treat you or Dracula? None of the above, maybe. Coming in at number 5 is The Walking Dead. I think I watched up until the last 2 seasons of the show. The Walking Dead is honestly phenomenal for anyone that hasn't seen it. It keeps you on the edge of your seat from the literal start till the end. And it's very much like Game of Thrones as well, in the sense they'll just mercilessly just kill every character that you love, and you'll just be sat there crying, picking up the pieces of your broken heart off the ground. Not that that's happened to me. But this mask honestly might be a little too close for comfort for what's going on right now in the world. Like the dripping blood and just blood in the mouth are just very unnecessary images to be seeing right now. I mean, hey, if you did wear this one to the grocery store, people would stay away from you, but I feel like for more reasons than just social distancing, you're just an insensitive creep. At number 4 is the Darth Vader mask. As a huge Star Wars fan, I must admit that this Darth Vader gas mask looks more than just appealing. Not for actual use, of course, but just to have, to scare people with if I'm feeling zesty. I binge watched all the Star Wars movies in December of last year, and I was instantly just in love. I always thought the series would be too old and lame, but I was so wrong, and I honestly apologize for any Star Wars fan I called a loser prior to knowing about the power of the Force. I mean, I swear the dude had asthma in the movie as well, so maybe the mask does work for breathing problems. I'm kidding, I have asthma too, I'm not hazing. Either way, this mask is a very unique way to cover your face, to say the least. If all your local pharmacies and grocery stores have run out of masks, and I'm sure that they have, I would definitely just not recommend this one as a substitute. It's just not happening, asthma or otherwise. Filling on the 3 slot is the skeleton mask. Now, there is a reason skeletons are a go-to for Halloween and absolutely nothing else. So many people have died from the virus already. Wearing a mask around town with a skeleton jaw on it just isn't right. It just doesn't sit right with my soul. Have some respect. I know it's a joke, but just imagine someone who's lost a relative to the virus just seeing you with that mask. Like, automatically you're a douchebag, and rightfully so. Now, number 2 is the full frontal mask. Now, when you see this mask, it really does remind you that this virus is no joke. It takes away any feeling of human connection or emotion and makes you get the sense that the end of the world is actually very near. It gives me World War II vibes for sure. I feel like if a city was getting bombed by war aircraft or something, they'd probably just tell you to run to your bunkers and wear masks like this. They literally incite fear and panic. I see it. I'm scared. I'm panicked. And finally, at number 1 is the invisible mask. Now, there are barely any masks at all right now for our healthcare workers that need them more than anyone but can't get them. That's far more scarier than any of the masks I put on the list so far, because frankly, it's not fair. It's not fair. Everyone's been trying to get these masks all at once. They've been doing that since pre-lockdown even, and sadly that means our high at-risk healthcare workers are having difficulty getting masks just to stay safe and continue doing their job. My parents are both doctors, and I literally have anxiety every day about them going to work, so I'm scared they'll get it because they're on the older side, so they are at high risk. Please donate masks if you have them, or just donate to a Red Cross near you. Every dollar makes a difference. And that is it for today's video, guys. Honestly, I have a nice mask. I have those black ones that, just seem really cool because I am cool. Well, what can I say? Let me know what you guys are doing to stay safe and entertained during quarantine. As always, I'm your host, Eamon Hassan, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.